Nobody argues about these two cities. And that's exactly why this matchup matters. Because while everyone keeps debating New York City versus everywhere else, upstate New York has been fighting a completely different war. Quietly. Relentlessly. In the cold. Rochester. Syracuse. Two cities that used to matter a lot. Two cities people wrote off way too fast. Two very different responses to the same decline. This isn't hype versus hype. This is quiet comeback versus stubborn survival. Let's start with Rochester. Rochester feels like a city that already got humbled. Once upon a time, this place ran on Kodak. Real power. Real money. Real influence. And when that collapsed, Rochester didn't scream. It didn't chase headlines. It regrouped. You can feel it now. Downtown is calmer. Cleaner. More intentional. The city leans into education and innovation. University of Rochester. RIT. Medical research. Optics. Imaging. Tech that doesn't need to flex. Rochester doesn't sell dreams. It sells stability with upside. There's a quiet confidence here. Like people stopped trying to impress outsiders and started building something that works. Neighborhoods like Park Avenue feel lived in, not staged. Coffee shops. Local bookstores. Real communities. Food-wise, Rochester surprises people. Garbage plates sound crazy until you're drunk at 1 a.m. and suddenly it makes sense. Strong Italian spots. Solid diners. No frills food that hits when it needs to. And yeah, winters are brutal. Lake effect snow is no joke. But Rochester wears it like armor. This city adapted to the cold. Mentally and literally. Tourism isn't loud, but it's real. Highland Park. The Genesee River. Waterfalls right in the city. Museums that don't feel forced. Rochester doesn't chase attention. It waits for the right people. Now Syracuse. Syracuse never accepted the fall. This city still feels like it's fighting the last war. Still holding on to pride. Still refusing to be ignored. You feel the grind here. Syracuse University is the engine. Orange pride runs deep. Basketball nights still bring life. College sports keep the pulse going. This is a town that rallies around its identity instead of reinventing it. The vibe is tougher. More defensive. Like the city's been underestimated one too many times. Downtown Syracuse feels raw. Less polished. More stubborn. There's effort. But also resistance. Industry didn't disappear quietly here. It left scars. Jobs exist, but they're harder won. Manufacturing, education, healthcare, nothing flashy, just survival level consistency. Food in Syracuse is old school comfort. Italian-American roots run deep. Pizza debates get personal. Local spots stay loyal to locals. This city eats like it's feeding a family, not an Instagram page. Tourism is low-key, but the surroundings matter. Finger Lakes access. Snow sports. Fall colors that go crazy. Nature does a lot of the heavy lifting. Syracuse doesn't soften itself. It expects you to adjust. Vibe check. Rochester feels like acceptance. Like it looked at reality and said, okay, now what? Syracuse feels like resistance. Like it's still saying, no, we're not done yet. Rochester is quieter. Syracuse is louder. Rochester is reflective. Syracuse is defiant. Jobs and money. Rochester leans future-focused. healthcare, education, specialized tech, steady growth, low drama. Syracuse leans institutional, university-driven, public sector, more limited upside, but familiar ground. Rochester attracts planners. Syracuse attracts fighters. Cost of living. Both cities are affordable. That's not the debate. Rent stays reasonable. Homes are attainable. You can breathe financially. Rochester feels more balanced. Syracuse feels cheaper in spots, but opportunities can feel tighter. You won't go broke in either. But your ceiling might feel different. Culture and daily life. Rochester builds inward. Community events. Local pride without shouting. Growth that feels earned. Syracuse holds the line. Traditions matter. Loyalty matters. Change happens slower. Rochester whispers progress. Syracuse demands respect. National perception. Most people lump them together. That's the mistake. Rochester is quietly re-entering conversations. Syracuse is still fighting to stay in them. One city accepted reality early. The other is still pushing against it. Future outlook. Rochester is positioning itself for the long game. Smaller wins. Cleaner growth. Less ego. Syracuse will survive. No doubt. But the path forward is harder and louder. Final verdict. If you want a calm reset, a quieter comeback, and steady rebuilding, Rochester wins. If you want loyalty, grit, and a city that refuses to tap out, Syracuse wins. One city adapted. The other endured. And the city you choose says everything about how you handle change. Comment your pick. Like if forgotten cities deserve real conversations. Subscribe. More city versus city battles coming.